In this video, I'm going to go over how loop recording works in Tracktion 5. Now, loop recording is really useful if you want to take multiple takes and kind of just automatically keep restarting the takes. Then you can build up all those takes on a single track so it keeps your project organized. You can pick the best take to actually use for your song when you go to mix. The other thing is it sets it up nicely to use the comping feature where you can take individual phrases out from all of those takes to build a composite, which we're going to do in the next video. So this is kind of a setup to the next video. To get into loop recording is real simple. All you do is record the normal way, but turn on the loop. So you click loop here, then you'll be loop recording between the in marker and the out marker. So we need to set up the in marker and the out marker over the loop before we get started. Now, one thing about loop recording is that if you set the click track and you set the pre-record count, well, that doesn't actually work when you're in the loop mode. So what I like to do is just move everything over one bar if you're starting at the beginning of the song, or just adjust the loop slightly so that you get a little bit of a head start when you start the first take. So in order to do that, I'm going to turn snap on, drag the out marker over, and then I'm just going to select all the clips. Just hold down Option and drag across everything. That would be Alt on a PC. Another way to do that is Command A, which selects all, or Control A if you're on a PC. Then drag from the header of any of these loops until you've got it up against this bar marker here. So I'll leave this out here. Now if you want a click in, you could turn on the click track, or you could take a bar of your drum beat and just copy it over. You do that by holding down Command as you drag, which is what I just did right there, or you hold down Control and drag on a PC. I'm going to use that as a count-in so that I've got something to listen to as I go into it. Now, I'm going to do a lead guitar part, or it's really kind of a melody line, and so I'm going to set that up on track 5. So let's just put in this here. I'll put in GTR lead. Just drag our input setup down there. I love that about Tracktion. So easy to get a new track set up. Hit home to rewind to the beginning. Recording works the same. I just need to make sure I've got sound, which I do. And I could do as many takes as I want. I'll do a few so that I've got enough parts to work with when I'm doing my comping in the next video. But this way you'll get an idea of how this works, and I'll show you how to select the best take after I finish recording. So I'll just hit R to start recording, and then I'll start trying to work out a part here. All right, so after you've done a number of takes in loop recording mode, then the first take you took will appear here on the top. That's the one you'll hear when you start to play back. And then if you want to hear one of the other ones, you can audition all of them by just choosing them like this, and then You can choose 4 or maybe 5. And you can also then do the compositing, which I'm going to show you in the next video. But anyway, that's a summary of how loop recording works. There's also one other thing you can do is you can actually break all the takes out into separate tracks, and you do that with unpack to new tracks. You can give that a try and you'll see what happens as it just unpacks it to where each of those takes is a separate track. But we're not going to do that because we've got them all stacked up nicely, which is what you need for compositing. That means choosing phrases from all the different takes in order to build kind of a best take out of all the different things that you did in loop recording. I'm going to show you how to do that in the next video. Thanks for watching.